Hello, beautiful souls. Take whatever resonates, right? Now they wanted your presence. Oh, now. Oh, now. Now they wanted your presence there, right? After everything. After freaking everything. They wanted your presence. I feel like you did everything. Everything for these people. Freaking everything. Just have to put this somewhere. You did absolutely everything for these people, right? You were there when they most needed. You were freaking there, right? You just put your presence in them so many times, and you know how valuable, how important your presence really is, right? Oh, you know. Because, hearing somebody scream, because you know how it goes, right? You show up, you do your thing, and then the moment flips, and you get your thing back, right? So you know how your presence was so important, right? So freaking important to these people. But they just dismiss you, right? And you kept wondering why are they dismissing me, right? It's because they feel threatened. It's because they just don't like me, right? It's because our vibrations just don't match anymore. But I feel like now that you took your energy back, that you're not there anymore. Now they would love to have you back. And now they come up with tales, right? Why you aren't anymore. They say you've become rich, so rich. Now you don't need them. And they say, oh, when they didn't have that anything at all, I was there for them. I was there for them. Now they become rich, they forgot the old friends. It's not like this, is it? But that's how they see you. They see that you're on a new vibration, that you're an up and up, that now you become an important superstar. uh, but you were just a good friend. You're just a freaking good friend that had enough of being dismissed. Right? Because it didn't matter how much you had. You give, you give, you give. Sorry for my English. But you gave everything you had. Right? And that could mean that you only give presents. Right? You only give the blessings of your rhetorical being upon them. Right? For my beautiful people with Christ energy up there in here. But you gave everything you had, right? I feel like you illuminate these people, right? You saw them as so much better than they actually were, right? Saw them so much better. And now that's what's happening, right? Now that's what's happening. You saw they are seeing you so much better, right? Although it's not the same feeling because they just get jealous. They just get jealous, right? About it. I feel like you were a saint in these people's lives, let's be real. You were a freaking saint in these people's lives, right? Because you hadn't learned at the time how to protect your energy, the giving and the receiving. You were still in saint mode, you were still in sacrifice mode, right? Of giving it all, of turning the cheek or something, right? And not because it was in your greatest interest. It was because of the God outside of you interest, uh, biggest interest, right? Take whatever resonates from your story, but the God that wants you to sacrifice everything, that wanted you to give the other cheek to them, right? That was okay with receiving nothing and giving it all. That was the God outside of you, right? Because now, hello, because now the God within you, having a moment here. It's like best confirmation. Best parts of the self are coming, right? In order to be integrated. This God within you that has fire in their eyes, that has a burning flame in their heart. This God knows about balance. This God rises from justice. So now they miss your presence. I feel like you did your best, right? And I don't want to sound like a narcissist, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. You're here to do better things, okay? You are here to love and be loved. Santinho. I mean, God bless you. We say little saint in Portuguese, which is very appropriate, right? But yeah, you're here to worship, and be worshipped, right? And now you know that. Maybe they will understand, maybe they don't. Okay? Maybe they will just come up with freaking stupid lies about why you don't show up anymore. That's okay. So that was my message. If you like this message, don't forget to put a like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon, okay? Love you. Bye.